One of the most frequent questions I get is, can I really use my phone to create clean aesthetic content? And honestly, sometimes when I ask people why they haven't started or why they are not taking their visibility serious, the answers are always the same, which are either I don't have time or I don't have money for the gear. Well, here's what most people don't realize. The phone in your hand is powerful enough to create professional looking content if you just learn how to use it right. In today's conversation, we talked about how visibility isn't about having expensive gear. It's about learning how to make the most of what you already have. We broke down the different gear levels for every budget from $0 to full studio setups and how your equipment should evolve as your visibility grows. So before you convince yourself that you need more time or more money to start, watch this episode to the end. You realize that getting visible online has never been about the gears, it's about you showing up. So let's get into the conversation. Today I have my boy Ken in the building. Let's go. I had to force him to come on this podcast. I can imagine that this is his first time.
First time, bro.
I don't know.
Bro,
I hope your heart is not pacing too much. Please excuse our broken English in this video. So we'll be throwing it, once.
You have to learn, sure.
So you have to learn it, and we'll try our best to translate it if possible. Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about the different gear levels. Should I say gear level? The different gears you can buy from, or based on your budget, from zero. So imagine someone that is trying
different levels. How will I explain this thing, man?
What I'm saying is, everyone does not have the same budget.
It's not about budget, but you have to have. What's the word? Camera is making me shake. You have to have what's this word? Passion. Yeah, you have to have passion for this thing.
But do you believe that visibility has different levels?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So our visibility, that's the run ads. Before we even hop into ads, to run visibility, you have to be consistent.
Exactly.
So if you're not consistent, I'm not it for you. Mm-hmm. I don't learn that one.
Do you also think that your setup should evolve as you sort of like evolve in the level of visibility? So let me paint a quick picture for you. Let me paint a quick picture for you. I'm using my phone.
Yeah.
And my post goes viral at least one every week.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm raking in the bag. The money is there.
That's what I was about to say. If you're not making any money, you don't upgrade anything.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what my mom was telling me. I was like, "Look, can you guys buy me a camera for birthday?" She was like, "Yeah, dude, you've been doing this thing for how long now? A year and a half. If you don't have money to buy a camera yourself, don't call me." And I collect my own and I went. What you want to do?
I mean, so
no.
Well, think about it from this perspective. What if your visibility is not giving you money, but you are getting money directly from like maybe your 9 to 5? Do you think it's worth investing?
Your visibility, like if you are growing, yeah, you can invest.
Not growing in your visibility, like you have another job.
Yeah.
Different, yeah.
I mean, when you mean your visibility, like let's say last week you have like 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
Following week you have like 10,000 views, mm-hmm. But you're making like peanuts on that. If you see yourself, let's say your followers are increasing small and everything, I won't say upgrade right away, sure, but if you think you'll still be consistent, in the future, mm-hmm. Start small and upgrade slowly.
I kind of agree. I agree with that.
Those things,
except you are like me.
Yeah, let's see how this like.
It's not about money. This one is not even about money. This one is about, and I've probably mentioned or spoken about this story several times. My first camera wasn't brand new, and you know this.
My first camera was from church.
No, I had all those kind of camera. Like my personal camara wasn't brand new. wasn't brand new, and it was what I could afford. How much did I even pay?
That one too is fine, to be honest.
Well, it was $900 at the time from our guy.
That one too is fine.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Yeah.
If you can't afford brand new, used is fine. If you can't afford used, your phone is fine. Yeah. Just start somewhere if you want to start, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that we're going to talk about different levels. Right now, I have 3 levels that I wanted us to discuss. Right? But I'm going to just add one more level. So I'll call this level 0 before we enter level 1, 2, 3. So if you have $0 today, what do you think you can use to start shooting your content? No matter what the content is.
I mean, let me describe it for you. Yeah. You see your phone? You place it like this.
The mic needs to go to your mouth, my bro. They can't even see what you're doing.
Well, basically, you set up your phone there. Yeah. You don't even need tripod. You set it up there and you start shooting.
Yeah. Now, you are pointing the phone that way because, again, there's a light that is directly facing you, above us. But what I want people to understand is lights with camera, light, and audio. Those are the 3 key essential things you need to be worried about. Right? But it depends. It depends on your content. So,
well, if you're starting up, you don't really need lights.
That's what I'm saying. You use natural lights. That's what I was trying to explain. So rather than place your phone in front of you, I would say your phone should be backing the sunlight.
Yeah, you have to understand the principles of
photography
and videography and all that stuff. If not, your content, you're not recording.
But again, I would advise people to start trying rather than going on YouTube to go and be watching
repetition. Repetition is the key to success.
Exactly.
So as you try it and keep going, you're getting better.
Exactly. So if you have $0 today, the point is use what is in your hand, no matter how bad the phone is. Not BlackBerry.
Wait.
No matter how bad the phone is, I mean some techno phone.
You see why in 2025, if your phone, let me say
techno or which other brand do I know?
Techno is not a bad phone depending on the level of. I'm saying if you're using a phone from let's say 2015, that's good. Anything before that, I'm not too sure about the quality you'll be getting. But
I mean, I think people should be able to afford like a decent
phone from now. It doesn't have to be.
I feel like everybody has a different. It doesn't have to be kids these days.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Apple. It doesn't have to be Samsung.
Yeah. So that's the only tool you need, and it's already in your pocket, right? No matter what you are creating content about, whether it's food, whether it's fashion, whether it's talking head, right? Which is what I love doing the most. I know you will disagree.
Man is photography.
Because you're a photographer, it's easy for you to just
touching videography small. Man is mainly photography.
Which is an interesting aspect as well when it comes to content creation, because as a photographer, you don't even need to show your face all the time. I mean, they advise you to
nowadays. They tell you show your face.
Yeah,
but me, I'm finding that one hard because to set up camera like this and sit down. Now you force me to.
It depends. It depends on how you want to do it. You can also do behind the scenes where you don't even have to talk.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I need someone like if I'm going to shoot a wedding, who is following me doing
bro, I saw something interesting today online.
Is it this one that they use 360 camera?
No. It's a joke. The guy said that there is a content creation pandemic going on. That's
is it one you have like 6 content creators in one wedding? That does not make any sense.
So the guy said the couple, they will have their content creator, which is like the photographer and the videographer, right? And then they also have people that are shooting them with mobile phone. That's there. And then the photographer and videographer will now have content creator.
The cake vendor.
Content creator,
the design person,
content creator,
musician,
everybody.
DJ, everybody content
creator.
Sometimes even the parents of the bride and groom will bring their own photographer. It's just be chaos. Too many people doing this thing at once. It's not nice.
It's a lot. I've done photography boy now. What will I call it? Or videography boy. I've carried lights for people. For photographers. and this time was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. There was only like content creator and just carrying the light alone and running after the photographer to take picture. It was hectic. And that experience was in a small hall. Now imagine there are now content creators there.
I don't you see all these Nigerian weddings when they're showing, let's say someone went to the wedding and they're showing the couple, you see like how many, what you call this, in soft bottles in the air.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
it's a lot.
You're basically spoiling. Let's say if one person takes a picture now, the flash will come from this direction. Same time, another person, picture is spoiled.
So honestly, I don't know what's going on. Nigeria is just next level.
Everybody want to overdo shit. But
anyways, so if you have $200 budget, what do you think they can get?
Nothing.
Wait now. Come on. $200.
In this economy?
Yes.
$200. Okay, let's see. Ring light.
Okay.
What else? Nothing.
They need, so there are 3 aspects: camera, audio, and light.
Ring light, use your phone.
So they don't need a mic.
What mic are you buying for less than $200?
There are mics. There are mics on Amazon right now, funny enough, that are very cheap.
That's another thing with this thing. Cheap.
But I feel like your phone microphone is way better than all those $20 microphones.
But no, still. I think I saw this guy on TikTok the other day. He said this mic, you connect it to your phone at $70 and it was clear. So I guess, you can do that. So I guess ring light and mic. Ring
light will still cost you around maybe like $80 or $70.
So ring light and mic, and you save, you use the other one, buy chow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're on point. You actually mentioned ring lights, so which is good. Do they need a tripod?
After we turn it on. Still put your phone on your table.
I would argue that it's not everybody that will be creative enough to know how to stack books and then place their phone in front of it.
If you're not that creative, no offense.
No, please. there are people that can't just stress. I've figured that out about.
If you want to do content creation and your brain cannot tell you start books and put your phone there, I'm out.
I like to allow people a lot, to be honest. I'm very generous with my people's ability, right? So some people's ability might not be in the aspect of, figuring things out. And one thing I found out is that most times we humans, we don't like to think. Do you agree?
What do you mean? Like in the moment?
If you have a problem and it's not a big problem, most times your default action is not to do anything. By default, you will just ignore it and move on.
Yeah, if it's not affecting you.
So let me give you an example. There was one day I was trying to unscrew something in the garage. I couldn't find the spanner. And that's when I tested this rule. I've been thinking about it. I couldn't find the spanner. And then instinctively, I just turned back and I left. And then I go upstairs and I was like, actually, let me think and see if I can figure out a way to unscrew the thing. Bro, I figured it out without the spanner. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, now, if it's not...
I know it's very, very mundane, right?
Yeah, but like if it's not
so
like...
my argument is, if you don't have a tripod, and I kind of agree with what you're saying, that if you don't have a tripod, you need to figure out how to place your phone.
But still, forget tripod. You can use a monopod. I just remembered.
Tripod, monopod, any one of those.
Well, I think monopods are cheaper than tripods.
Yeah.
So I think...
But when it's $200, so let's say one is 80, one is 70. So you still have like about $50, right? So, yeah. Now, $50 will buy you a decent tripod.
Monopod.
Yeah. No, tripod. I think I've seen $20 tripod before. I think I even have one in this house.
I won't trust that one. But then again, once you are doing this thing, man, I learned that one the hard way. You buying stuff cheap. To start cheap. Once you reach a certain level, all that cheap is not.
That's why everything is in levels now.
You now have to buy new ones again, like all the other stuff I've bought.
Yeah, like we're in the studio right now, like all this backdrop. Yeah. At some point, I couldn't afford it, so that's why I have.
That's what I'm saying. Like before I started using the studio, all the backdrops I used portable. Where is this now? It's just sitting in one.
I mean, it's not. Somewhere. It's everybody needs to start from somewhere.
That's the thing. You start from somewhere.
So, I wouldn't even knock anyone for doing that. In fact, I would applaud people to start.
Yeah,
somewhere.
but what I'm saying is be wise.
Yes.
Don't just say, oh, it's cheap, buy it.
Look for alternative. Yes, that's
Look
the
for
way.
what look for what you actually need, not
Yeah.
what you want. Then buy it.
There are so many things I bought.
you said when you have bought, it's just there. I'm not using it again. I'm watching right there. Buy this thing, man. It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
I already made money from it. So,
anyways, okay. So camera, still use your phone for $200, less than $200. Audio, I think they said there's a Boya mic that you can buy on Amazon. You can always find. But again, once it's not Holy Land or Shaw.
Newer
too. I think Newer is good. Holy Land, Shaw. Which other one? Road.
Yeah, Road.
Once it's not those ones, I'm always very.
Yeah, there's certain brands you stick to now.
Mm-hmm. Also, let's go to level 2. You have between. I feel like if you have $500, you can as well just say you have 1,000.
$500.
Okay, let's say between $500 and $1,000. What kind of camera can they get?
You can get a camera. What's it called? You know, this small compact cameras.
So that should be Canon M50 Mark II.
Something like that. The Sony ones.
The Sony ZV-10.
Yeah, all those small cameras. Well, those ones, from what I've seen and what I've heard, long periods of video recording, they're not fine with that.
Again, it's content creation and vlogging now, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you have to just record stuff.
Especially the Sony. I know you like Sony, but especially the Sony one.
Forget what we are experiencing in the studio.
Yeah, but like,
don't use that.
Especially the Sony one. You know, overheating.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that the A6400 that you used to take pictures earlier today, do you know that it doesn't overheat as much as this guy? And that guy is like 4 times cheaper than this guy.
Still, but like, why?
But that's the way they designed it. So they expect you to. I think it's the product designer and it's genius, in my own opinion. They want you to invest in such a way that you cannot just own one camera. One camera cannot do everything for you. You don't agree with that? One camera cannot do everything for you.
What's everything?
Bro, your Canon camera cannot record 8 hours straight.
8 hours straight. You're not talking about Canon camera. You're talking about cinematic cameras.
That's what I'm saying, right? So if I get a podcast now and the person talks for like 3 hours, bro, I'm going out to go and rent like the Sony. What's this guy again?
That's FS6 or
FX3.
FX3.
Yes. Right. I have to rent FX3 because that's the only camera that can record
Canon C50. Man.
You know that lens. Yes.
C50.
So for you, it's Canon C50. I don't want us to start that argument, Shabo. Let's leave
Canon
it.
Canon is
Okay. What about audio?
Audio, I would say stay to the same thing. Because 500 to 1,000, camera would chop that budget.
Yeah.
Because once you're buying,
there's no lens, so
those ones don't need.
They don't need lens.
Attached to
it's attached to it.
So that's what I'm saying. That will run you like, let's say 700, maybe. I'm not too sure. I've never looked at those cameras.
And I think it's also. We also need to tell you that there's also a learning curve. Because you bought a digital camera does not mean.
Oh yeah.
Your video would.
Yeah.
Would instantly be
good. Let me not snitch on people in my church.
Anyways, okay, so for lights and go.
Ring light.
So let's assume they are between $500 and $1,000.
Yeah, so you should say the ring light for indoors and outdoors, natural light. Just start learning your ISO and your aperture.
Yeah, but I think I bought some 2 lights with soft boxes for like $100.
That's what I'm saying. Don't buy that thing. I have the same thing too. That's what I'm telling you when it comes to.
No, but they are still useful.
They're still useful.
Because Glory is using it.
Yeah, but at the same time, okay, but we're in Canada, but these people are talking about in Nigeria. You need electricity for those ones.
True.
Those ones you plug.
Yes, you have to plug.
That's what I'm saying. You buy ring light. Some people you can charge and use after.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I want this to be applicable to everyone anyway. So
I
Whether
guess
you're in Nigeria or whether you are in the US.
you can buy that one too.
Mhm.
I think it was like $89
Yeah,
almost.
I think it would do a good job.
It
I
does a
think
good job.
I gave mine out.
Mine is still at
Yeah,
home.
I have one more, but I think
if
I gave
somebody
one
wants
out.
it, so just let me know. I'll send it to you.
Put
I
in the
don't use it
comments.
anymore.
I mean, you have to be in Ottawa anyways.
I remember somebody almost saw me because when I was starting, I went to Facebook Marketplace thinking, cheaper stuff. That same light, somebody wanted to sell it to me for 120.
Whoa.
Me, I didn't know. I thought it was probably like $200. I went on Amazon. I saw it for like 89. I said, this person wants to scam me.
Nah.
Uh,
Anyways, I think for audio, I think you can also buy the road mic too. But those roads, the money can go up real quick.
bro, just buy
this one right
the
now.
Holy Land back up here.
Yeah, you can use the Holy Land as well. I think how much is the Holy Land, by the way? 135.
Nah, it was 200
Yeah,
something.
those microphones are not less than 200, right? So just weigh your option, do your research, and all. I mean, at this stage, you should just focus on recording better content. If you have this amount of budget, right? Then again, tripod. Invest in a tripod that is at least $80. Right?
Yeah.
$80, it will do the job. Honestly, the $80 tripods are good, or maybe $100, 120.
As long as it's newer, you should be fine. Just look for newer, cheapest one. As long as
I mean, K&F2 is good now.
I don't know about K&F.
Yeah,
I know newer Godox. Those two people there.
These brands, they need to be paying us. So this is the way we are just name dropping them anyhow.
I don't think it's personal at this point. Everybody knows them.
So I have used a lot of K&F. I've used Newer too. Which other one? Yeah, those two. Anyway, so let's move to the next level. Oh, actually, I had 4. So maybe we are going to 5. Okay. Now, level 3 is what I call like the home studio builder. So your budget is between 1,500 and 3,000. So that's 1,500 and 3,000.
1,500 and 3,000. What type of this content in general?
Yes. So let's assume the person wants to be shooting podcast alone in their room or talking head video. The same one I do on my short form platform.
Okay. Then one of these guys here, these mics. Then you need a good light. Probably buy yourself a C stand, softbox. One of these lights. This Celtic one finish me, bro.
I've forgotten the name of the lights.
Amaranth something. Or
Amaranth
or
light,
Godox.
Yes.
You see those 3 names here. Remember those. Those are the names you should look for. Then
I'm probably going to attach a list to this video where people can go to and then try to
just add like option. A link to like all the things we're
right.
mentioning. They can see what fits the budget. And when you do that,
camera. Now you have money of 3K.
I don't have money. You're laughing like
you have money, bro.
Bro, once it comes to this camera thing, 3K, to get you a decent camera, why should not look into lens?
Yeah,
money is done.
I remember buying my first camera, which was $900, and the A6400. Just wait, I bought it with the kit lens. Bro, the results for the first couple of shoots that I did was rubbish. That was when I invested in.
Was it because?
Number one, I didn't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why.
Then 2, the aperture was very high, so the minimum was like 4.5 or something. So in low light,
it's hard to put up. Then
again, I was shooting at the gym, right? So I didn't have control of the light.
That's fine.
All
you blurry background people, please forget that thing, man.
No, but blurry background is good now. Don't fight it, my bro.
I know it's good, but at the same time, don't center yourself around blurry background alone. If your aperture stops at 4.5 or 5,
as a video guy,
or 5.6,
as a proud video guy, blurry background does the job. You see sometimes.
You know this
Even you, I've seen you look at some shots, and when you take pictures and the blurry background is just there, yeah, you want to
But
eat
I
the
think
picture.
my background is usually not blurry because my lenses don't go below 4.5.
No, I mean, remember the time we were shooting downtown?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. It's when there's more like a
Distance,
distance
yeah.
between the subject and the background. Then
Mhm.
it's look obviously it's look popping,
Yeah.
but still
So
don't be dependent on blurry background. But yeah, I would say 1500 to get yourself like a
so they said Canon. I have Canon R6 here.
R6.
Mhm.
Run no for 1500 3000. That's
Canon R6 Lumix GH6.
nah, bro. You should be looking at
Even this Sony
no. You
A7C
should be
Mark
looking
II
at
is like the same
Canon.
category as
Looking
A7 IV.
at Canon R50, R100,
Mhm.
Canon R, and yeah. So like the three cameras you should be looking at. If you have
I would say you
15.
should go for, in my own opinion, I would say you should go for A6600.
That's Sony.
Yeah, Sony, yes.
I don't know Sony.
A6600 is very good because your autofocus is better, even though it's crop sensor.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
it's
Like
faster.
I think R6 is a full frame. I'm not too sure, but I think it's a full frame.
Okay.
For 1500 to 3000, if you
Mhm.
buy that body alone, that's almost like 1500 bucks.
Yeah.
You're not coming ad lens.
I mean,
Your money
again,
is
how
gone.
much is lens? 800?
Depending, yeah. Like the small, what is 24 to 105 lens I
Yeah.
use. That
No,
was
it-
700 and something.
Yeah.
So
rather than do 24 to, why don't you just buy like a Nifty 50 or a
yeah,
35
you can buy those.
prime lens?
But
right?
now
I started with prime lens. I started with 30 mm.
yeah,
So,
you can do Nifty 50. Yeah, Nifty. To be honest,
yeah.
it's always good to have one.
Yeah.
It's,
So
that's like your savior.
if you're on a budget like me, yeah,
That's your savior.
I think the next lens I bought was the Tamron, and that ran me up to like $900.
No offense to Tamron, Sigma, and all these people, but to me, I like sticking to brand.
But again, you're on Canon, right? So I don't think
No,
you guys
they have
versions for Canon.
Yeah, they have versions for Canon, and they won't have adapters. You connect your
I
cameras.
hate using adapters with my camera. I mean, I might be wrong, but I just feel like it's doing too much. Just buy the lens or go and rent the lens.
No.
Why would you not be trying to adapt a non-native lens to your camera? It's just weird and all, right? Audio. I mean, your Shure MV7.
I
So
said
this
it.
Shure,
You
yeah,
buy
this
one of these.
Yeah. You can also
Unless
buy
you're
the
doing vlogging day in the life, then you buy yourself like a Holy Land portable mic.
But these guys are very technical. I need to also mention it, right? Right now we are connecting this one to like an audio mount. For someone that does not have an audio mount, they need to buy, what's it called, Focusrite. And then they plug it into Focusrite. And then from Focusrite, it's getting complicated, right?
For yeah.
Do you understand? So but you must know what you are doing if you have this budget, right? Which leads me to my next point or to my next level. There is the done for you.
Exactly. Just hire someone.
Yeah.
Hire us. We'll do it for you.
Exactly. There's the done for you. Instead of you trying to figure out all of this,
Just tell the person,
you know,
aka us, what you want,
what?
and we'll run it for you.
It's not, you know, we won't we are not cheap, but we will not break.
See,
you know,
we will not break
back.
your. We cannot talk to.
I mean, so everybody's situation is different.
Exactly.
You know, for all of the podcasts that I've installed, honestly, the workmanship is not even up to 10% of how much they spent on gear.
Yeah,
to be very honest.
Yeah, it's the most
because my own is
thing.
buy the gear, I'll charge you for the hour.
Yeah,
that's what I do. So once you can afford to buy the gear, I'm all good. I'll just give you my list, and then we'll buy the gear. Also, we would have to do consultation and talk about your environment, wherever you want to put the studio and all of that, because there's also the, what's it called now? The decoration aspect.
I say the decoration.
Yeah.
Smart.
Right?
Setup.
The setups. You know, what do you want to have in your background? What kind of chair do you want to use? all of these things plays a key role in what your overall video looks like.
Yeah.
Right?
You have to direct the scene.
Exactly. So there is that aspect as well. If you need consultation as well, we can help you.
That's what I'm saying. Let's start forget those ones too.
Why?
Well, we know what we're missing here. Editing.
Well,
yes.
I'm talking about gear today. Maybe in the next episode.
I guess, but like it should be in terms of fair enough. We're talking about just gear, so let's not add editing.
So we don't want to complicate this episode too much because once we go into editing, it's a different
ball game.
Ball game entirely, right? So again, the done for you can be anybody, right? You can hire a team to set it up, or you can hire a videographer. You can hire even an editor, a social media person.
The thing is, you can basically record yourself, hire someone to edit it for you.
The best thing is hire someone to build out your studio, and then tell the person to train you on how to start the recording. Right? I've done that for some of my clients before, but there are still some clients that I still go to their house to help them record. Yeah, because they can't just be bothered. They are too busy for them to be figuring out whether they are properly exposed or not. But an office that I did set up for, I just trained one of their staff.
Right? Also, one thing I should say when it comes to hiring people,
what happened?
If your money does not reach their quotes, don't be saying why is it expensive.
I mean, nothing is expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
What I start with is, what is your budget? So we'll start from there. It's not a sin if you have a $5,000 budget. I'll just tell you what you get.
That's one thing too. But like no offense. So I know I'm speaking to mostly Nigerians. They're normal. I'll suffer.
Don't tackle your people, please.
But so don't be telling you, this is so expensive. Just carry your budget and find someone that fits in your budget. End of story. If you don't like that person's work, then you understand why you have to increase your budget. That's all I have to say to you.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And some of the takeaways that that was probably spoken about in this episode is that I think the first thing you need to figure out is how much time do you even have? Because let's believe this.
How much time in sense of what?
In terms of, creating content, do you have?
Yeah.
Because you can spend money on buying all of this gear, and sometimes setup alone can take you up to an hour. Bro, I've experienced it multiple times.
Because once you set everything up, you have to test everything to see.
Exactly. Sometimes I'm not even exaggerating. 2 hours.
Remember that first class we did?
Yeah.
I had to stop because one problem happened.
Yeah.
And we start again.
You have to be ready. You need to know the amount of time you have, bro. You need the time. You need the time. I've shot a single video 10 times before.
We need to do BTS.
When
I'm recording you doing this thing out.
Bro, it's not a joke, man. This thing is serious, bro. It's serious.
It's too funny. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The second thing is that you need to ask yourself, am I comfortable with tech? I think it's very important as well. And I think we've touched on that.
Comfortable. You don't have to be comfortable.
You have to be comfortable with tech. I've seen people pick up cameras and they become good over time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that comfortable. I just be open to learning new things and always treat it.
I don't even like teaching people. You know why?
No, I'm not saying teach someone. I'm saying be open, like teach yourself. Basically,
exactly. Watch videos.
You say you use your phone and you find everything on your phone. Treat your camera like your phone. Carry your camera and what does this button do? What does this do? Your camera will not explode in your hand.
I also feel like people are not patient enough.
Clients or people?
I mean, people that want to create content. Because essentially, this podcast, we are focusing on people that want to become visible online. Like they have a business,
Mhm.
they are looking to become content creator, they are thought leaders, they are coaches.
Mhm.
You know, there are individuals that are great speakers,
Mhm.
but they don't have the right platform to show their skill. I wouldn't even say the right platform. They don't even show their skill because they can't figure out the best way to create their content. They know what to do. It's not that they are ignorant. They know
Mhm.
what to do, but there is that restraint of tech, gear, and all of these things.
It's the same thing we'll be saying. from
Yeah,
the
but it's
beginning.
simple now. They should hire us.
Exactly. If you don't want to hire us, no wala.
Exactly.
You learn it yourself. YouTube will help you learn
Which
it.
will help you learn. So that's the thing. So you must be ready to learn. You must be ready to get comfortable with the tech. There's the easy way, and then the hard way. It's your choice to choose.
Easy way, hire
If you
someone.
if you don't have the budget to hire people, then you must have the time to learn.
Or you can also split. Basically, what I mean by split, let's say you record it yourself. You give it to someone else to edit.
edit,
That will half your this thing by half.
Exactly.
Or you edit yourself and someone will record for you.
Good for you.
It's half by half. But personally, I'll just say either do it yourself or give someone.
Yeah. Do it yourself is always long, man. It's always long. Even for me that I kind of understand all of the tech, doing it myself is always long. I have to prioritize a lot of things.
Even with photography, let me say Lightroom now. You can never ever learn everything in that Lightroom. Because I was editing a couple weeks ago. Mistakenly touched one button. Something changed. I'm like, wait, what did I do? See me hitting Command Control Z. Go back. Let me see what I did. Press it again. Command Shift C. I can't see what I do. Now I've learned new skill. That's how this thing is. You have to be ready. Start playing with it. Drop your PS5.
Thank you. Thank you. Drop your PS5. I've not even played game in like almost, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years now.
Bro, since I left Nigeria, I've not bought
Not that I don't want to, I just don't have the time.
I may have the time, but it's not just 100 million. Back then, I used to play Call of Duty now.
It's not, maybe it's not exciting, as it used to be.
It's still exciting to me.
Really?
I'm just controlling myself not to enter. Because I know if I enter, it will shift my attention from everything else. And game would take over.
Maybe if I'm hanging out with friends.
Yeah, that one is different. That one is different.
But again, after a game or two, I'm already bored.
Nah.
Because the way my brain is always working is very weird, bro. I'm always thinking.
I know when I go to my brother's, let's say for Christmas, I go to my brother's apartment. That whole Christmas, I'm playing game.
Okay.
Because once I start, brother, I'm addicted. Like I know if I buy one, I'm finished.
I know.
So I just stay away.
Maybe because maybe I have too many things to do. As I'm talking to you right now, I have banks of videos that I need to edit. So rather than sit down and play game, I can watch movie, don't get me wrong. And I feel like when you're playing game, you're not relaxed. When you're watching a show or a movie, you're much more relaxed. So when I'm trying to rest, I just watch movie.
What do you mean you're not relaxed when you're playing game?
Bro, you're still thinking. Bro,
yeah, but like
L2, R2. Bro. Down, up. Mortal Kombat. Bro, you have to think, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Years of Sega Mega Drive, bro. Yeah. Please don't let us go into video games, man. Also, another thing I also think you need to be aware of is you need to understand what your visibility goal is. Are you trying to build awareness? Are you trying to build authority, or are you trying to build influence? Right? And all of this will determine, how will I put this down? Understanding each one of these would help you determine the effort or the money you need to invest in gears, right? If it's just for awareness, you don't have to spend too much, right? I feel like if it's for authority, and you want people to perceive you in a certain type of way, and I think you need to invest, right? If you want to have influence, you need to hire people to help you record, like you're behind the scenes. So, for example, you go to a conference and you're having a conversation with someone, getting an Holy Land mic, for example, to be inside your suit, and then you are sort of like advising someone else, and your guy has like maybe a 70 to 300 lens with one camera just hiding in one place, and then the camera is pointed on you, right? That way you can have banks of videos that you don't even need to sit down in your studio to record. You can post that alone, and that will position you as number one, authority, and then number two, you gain influence from that. People will see that you are helping people on the go. Also, maybe we've already touched on this one. You need to understand if you want to learn production or if you would rather show up and speak, right? So you can.
What do you mean,
easy
behind
way,
the camera?
hard way, yes. No. What I mean is,
like get someone to do it or do it yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to determine that. I feel like if you want to be visible online, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And one thing I always say is, if you don't try, you will never know.
True. True.
That's the Kanye West word, right? If you don't, I guess we'll never know. So if you don't try, you will never know if you will blow or not. Let me use the Nigerian term. If you don't put in the effort,
you have to show working.
You have to show working, exactly.
If you don't show working,
you have to show that you are good. You are either a good speaker, you are already an authority in your space. If people don't know you, they don't know you. Even people that are going viral, some people still don't know them. Do you agree that it's not everybody that knows Messi?
Messi, yes. Ronaldo, no.
Everybody do. I disagree with you. It's not everybody in this world that knows Messi.
Knows Ronaldo. No,
that
Messi.
Knows Ronaldo. I know one guy right now that does not know Messi and Ronaldo.
Where's this guy from?
It's one of my white friends.
Reserve my comment.
Do you understand my point? Do you understand my point? So the point I'm trying to drive home is, even people that are already extremely visible, you see, they are not reaching a certain type of people.
Why in Canada? Canada is not football. I'm not calling it soccer.
No. I mean, I get your point, right? There are some of their stars too that I don't know. And when they say their names, I'll be like, who is that?
Because that's hot. This is a hockey
exactly.
Country. I don't know anybody.
I don't even know anybody in hockey.
My boss will tell me, I'll take you to a hockey game. I'll say, yeah, basically wasting your money.
I've been to one before.
I'm just there.
And I still didn't understand it. I was just watching it, right?
Exactly. Just watching. I don't know what's going on.
So my point is, you determine, if you want to be visible or not. And I believe that your visibility will bring in money. Now, the question you need to ask me is, since I've been posting online, have I made enough money to recuperate all the gears I've bought? What do you think the answer is?
I'll say yes now, no?
I won't say yes. It's a yes and no. Because the way I make money,
you see, wait.
As I make the money, I'm not spending it on myself.
One thing I have to say though, doing this thing, you have to be ready for dry season.
It's not even dry season. I'm not even talking about dry season. Because I've made a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. All this thing I've bought now, promise me, I'm pretty sure I've made all the money, probably double the money I've spent on it. So once you're making money, you're floating, you're flying. Dry season will hit you like...
Exactly. You need to save, right?
Once the dry season hits you like that, if you're not saving and that's the only source of income, brother, I'm sorry for you.
Man. You have to save. And I think also when you're in your dry season, it's the best time to even double down on your visibility.
Yeah, you have to start pushing out content.
Yes.
Because it's either you're finding your friends to record for me to like do photo shoots free of charge and all that stuff just for content. Or
shout out to one of my brother, Oriofe Williams, man. that guy taught me like this strategy of posting when you're broke. This man, if you want to know he's broke, just go on his IG or on his WhatsApp status. This man posts about his business back to back every day till he gets money. Back then, I used to wonder why he does it so much. I'm like, bro, relax. You posted this thing yesterday. Why are you posting again? I didn't understand it then, but now I know why. Because if we are lacking job that year, once they post today, tomorrow, someone somewhere will just call him and say, we need, because we used to do print that year.
Yeah.
We just call him and be like, oh, we need to print some items for my office. I saw that you posted this thing, or you came to mind. And I can bet it with you, those people did not think about him because they like him.
Yeah,
they are thinking about him because they saw it.
Yeah. Also, it's not everything you say yes to, sure.
Yeah. That's a different conversation for another time.
Yeah, that's another one.
Maybe we would go back to, or maybe in the future would discuss pricing, positioning.
Well, I'm talking in the sense of if you're the one producing, like if you're the one shooting and editing, not you're the one being the subject. If you're the one behind the camera, it's not everything you say yes to. Just
of course
know how much you're worth, basically.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing.
Stand your ground. Stand there.
It's a mindset thing, and then you also, if I want to buttress what you said, you also need to understand your customer. There is when you do good work, you would earn a lot. That's why I honestly don't like the idea of having a rate.
I have a standard rate.
The standard.
I have a standard rate.
The standard, but I like to weigh my customers first.
Yes, based on our conversation, my standard rate, obviously, the rates will not increase, but the rates can decrease a certain limits, depending on the customer. In the sense of one, how much stuff do they want?
Yeah.
Let's say if it's not just studio session, I'm going to shoot their event, I'm going to do this and that. I'll increase the rate a bit. Obviously, I'll give you discounts. You're giving me how much money? I'll reduce more for you. But if you're coming here for 1 hour, a 1 hour session, and you're saying, oh, the price is too much. Sorry. Sorry. Nothing I can do for you in that situation.
I mean, in our profession.
I mean, the only thing I can do for you probably is increase the amount of pictures I edit for you. And that's it. Because the price will not go down.
Do you agree that people that pay the most money stress you less?
100%. 5,000%, bro. People that once you tell them, you need to see the podcast. Has she ever given us a problem before?
Nah.
Never. It's people that want to, they're like, oh, you're too expensive. They'll not come and say, okay, I will pay for it, but you're too expensive. Once they show up,
bro,
your head wants to explode because they want $5,000, what you call it? I want like a $5,000 setting for $300. How?
Bro, it's so easy for me to say no because I understand the concept of, people stressing you when they don't pay enough. Right? And it's just the way it is. So I'd rather not just bother myself doing the job for you once I notice that you're a low baller.
That's the thing, bro. I leave my conversation at that's the standard price.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it in my
If
opinion.
you hit me with a counter offer, I'll most likely say no. But depending on, it's another thing too. Once you're messaging someone, like you're talking to a potential client, based on the person's demeanor, the vibe from the messages, you would know if you want to help this person out or not.
True.
Because there's some people you're just like, get out from my phone. What are you doing? Come on, leave this place. And there's some people like, okay, yeah, I'll hear you out, So
It's all right.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah. Anyways, we've come to the end of the podcast, man. So remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please, most important to me is you sharing it to someone that will find this video useful. If you know anybody that is trying to start content creation, anybody that is trying to,
Especially someone in Nigeria.
why are you saying especially in Nigeria?
I need my
market is in Ottawa, in Canada.
Yeah, but I need my Nigerians to what you call it,
to
find other ways of making money.
Yeah. I think Nigerians are doing a good job, actually. I think so.
It's the government. Government is rubbish.
Yeah, because I think Nigerians know how to. There's a lot of hardship in town, right? So,
yeah,
bro, you need to go on TikTok and see the amount of men going live on TikTok, earning money. Right? A lot of people are not doing that in Canada.
In Canada, the government's taking care of you.
Mm-hmm. Right? So that's what I'm trying to say. That Nigerians are really doing a good job, and kudos to them, man. Kudos to them. Kudos to me too, because I'm a Nigerian. Anyways, thank my bro for coming on the podcast. We see you guys on the next one. Peace.